Today we're gonna be starting a series. This is gonna be the first part. It's gonna be two more parts after this. Essentially what I'm gonna be doing is redrawing all the art. So I think I made quite a lot of progress within my art with the last couple of years. The art that I have for you guys today is something that I drew around 2 years ago. It was in like my peak of Soul Eater special interest. I would draw Soul Eater every day. This is the reference, and this is the sketch that I did for this, and then the final painting. As you can see, I couldn't really reach the result I was hoping for, which is kind of like making a skeleton out of them. You could kind of see it if you squint, if you really squint, but it doesn't really work. So I left it alone. I didn't touch that drawing for 2 more years. I drew other things, which is how it should be done. But a couple of days ago, I remembered that drawing, and I was like, I feel like I could do so much better now. The smartest thing young Clowny has ever done is save all of her references on Pinterest into one board. I have a board with like, I don't, 100, more than 100, like I think 50, 100 pins, which is just all the references I've ever used or want to use. They're just all saved in one place. So that's like the smartest thing I ever done, because what I was able to do is just go back, find the reference, and use it as the reference for my new drawing. When I started sketching, I didn't really know what I was expecting. I knew I wanted to like really focus on the skeleton shape this time, because last time I really messed it up. I didn't do so good on that. I feel like I completely missed it, and I did. It's a cute drawing, but it's not really skeleton. So this time I wanted to really focus on it. I also really wanted to focus on the clothing, because recently I've been really practicing drawing clothing folds and just shades, making it look a little bit better. So I think I did pretty good on that. Sketch wise, uh I was like, I drew Medusa, which is the same as the first drawing. And then when I started sketching the gesture, like I was like, this doesn't really fit Stein. Maybe there's a different character that would fit. Now, that's when my coin fell and I realized, oh my goodness, I could just use a Ruka frog. If you don't know anything about Soul Eater, Medusa is like a bad guy. She's an evil witch. And Aruka is one of her helpers, but not because she wants to. She's being like forced to it. And if she doesn't help Medusa do her things, Medusa will kill her. So she often begs for her life. So I thought this was a really good like reference, because she's doing that and she's crying. I thought it was really good, so that's why I switched the character. When I started painting, I kind of blacked out. I think I was painting for like 4 hours straight. I don't know how I did that. I usually can't draw like this. Like the face is on my usual level, but if you look at the hair, I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that. Clothing also, chef kisses. Um, I was like really struggling with it because I wanted to like have her a little bit of a boobs out, but not too much. And I felt like I was like too much out, so I kept like playing with it. But I think in the end result was really good. They're looking scrumptious. Her tattoos are always there. Another thing I was kind of struggling with is like the flowers she's holding. Uh, a lot of the time they were kind of looking like cauliflower for some reason. That's why I added the pink and the random flowers on top. I just didn't want it to look like she was holding a comedically large cauliflower for some reason. As you can see, this is like basically the final result of Medusa. She is looking so good. I was then working on the table. The table was also a little bit of a struggle because I couldn't really figure out how to do the shadows. I feel like this is also where my drawing kind of falls a little bit. It looks really good, but I feel like in the end it kind of ruins the skeleton again. You'll see and you'll decide for yourself, but that's just like my opinion. Um this is one of my favorite parts. This is when I started drawing Aruka Frog. She is looking scrumptious. I was able to capture that facial expression so good. I feel like sketching has really helped me with just everything. I've been putting a lot of attention into sketching more usually. If you look at like my older sketches, they're really messy and they're not as like detailed, but I've been putting a lot more attention into making my sketches look a lot better and like spending more time on it. And I think it's like really helping my final piece. As you can see here, it like really helped me with my facial expression, with the body. I ended up changing it. I said it before, I don't use sketches as like something I have to follow. I use it as a suggestion. But I want it to be a good suggestion. So I've been spending a lot more time on perfecting my craft. This was towards the end when I was just like kind of changing things and wanting to see how a skeleton looks. I think I did pretty good. I feel like the hands that do this turned out really good. I think the best part of this all is her. I think I perfected Medusa. I drew her so hot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This is the final art piece. If you put my old sketch versus the newest sketch, it kind of looks like different art styles to me. It looks, there's some similarities I see in like the eyes, because I tried to keep the eyes the same ways that I used to draw them. It was kind of like my trademark when you would look at my old art, like the eyes, I feel like. So I always try to keep that within me because I still wanna be me when I'm drawing. I don't wanna like pretend to be something else. So I feel like I saved that part. Um, a really really cool thing to me is like how much details I put on the hand. If you can see in the sketch, I was like spending a good like 5 minutes. It was longer in real life. It was like 5 minutes in real life. It's like 2 seconds in the speed paint. But I was sketching the hands because they looked weird in the reference, and I wanted them to be good in the drawing. Like I said, I want the sketches to be a lot more accessible for me to use as a guiding tool. I have the process pictures of me drawing Medusa and Stein. First it's just Medusa, and then it's just Stein, and then there's the background. I genuinely really don't like this drawing. I try to be really kind when it comes to my old art because I know she was trying so hard. But girl, girl, the hands, the hands! The video kind of made me want to see if I ever posted the speed paint for that drawing. I looked into YouTube. My oldest video is actually an Adventure Time drawing. It's this drawing. So I did not post it, and I looked on Instagram because sometimes I posted them on Instagram and not on YouTube, but I did not post it, which is understandable, but it made me a little bit sad. I'm gonna give you guys a clue on what my next video is gonna be. It's gonna be Marceline from Adventure Time. Now, I have quite a lot of drawings with Marceline, so I'm not expecting people to just like immediately know which one I'm talking about, but it's one that like I'm still really really proud of. So I'm like just scared. I'm scared I'm gonna mess up, but I know I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna be great. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. To see my art, you should follow my Instagram, my Tumblr. I have a Pinterest also if you wanna follow there. I also post on Twitter. I have an art archive on Twitter, which is pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.